So 2021 is almost over for Comic Missions, but boy, what a year it was. We've done so much stuff this year, and now it's time to recap it. This is Comic Missions Rewind 2021. We'll cover the best moments in our movies, the best Easter eggs, best moments on our second channel, and so much more. Ready? Hit it!
You're doing this all for Raven. I feel like I should do something for my family for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, like what?
Well, I told my dad that I wanted to give some things to my neighbors for Valentine's Day, but he told me to pick one. I kind of just want to pick them all.
Since it's fair for the project, here's the money. You can buy your family whatever you want for Valentine's Day. How many do you want?
It's a really hard decision.
How about both?
Alrighty, that's great.
Hello, Riley.
Should have done this for your birthday, Andy.
Good news is to you, your birthday is just 10 days before Valentine's Day.
Here's the time machine. It's finally here. What should we name this thing?
I don't know. It's probably too cool to have a name.
How about the Time Adventurer 3000?
That's great. You know that UT dock tower that was struck by lightning?
Yeah?
The date was July 5th, 1988 at 8:06 p.m. That's it! We can use the tower striking lightning to bolt back to 2021.
Anya, you're a genius! I can make that work in the coming days.
He called me a genius! Well, what should we do for the next week?
I don't know. We couldn't meet my mom and dad when they were younger.
Did they live here by this time?
Yes. And actually, they fell in love on July 5th. They went to Austin High School, and there was a dance there called the Tuesday Night Live Dance. Just before they got in, their adversary, Dave Macbeth, showed up very pissed off, but eventually beat him.
I can't believe your parents and I lived in the same city.
I know where my dad lived. I think he lived in Tarrytown. My mom lived in Bricker Woods. Mom's address was 3308 Beverly Road. I'm Calvin Hobbs, and this is my friend Ellie Cyrus. We're taking a trip here from Chicago, and we just wanted to introduce ourselves. Well, Anya, it's actually going to be fun being in the 80s for a week.
And this Tuesday, we'll be on our way back to the future, thanks to the dock tower.
Good night, Anya.
Good night, Andy.
It's the Tuesday Night Live Dance. The day my parents shared their first kiss, fell in love forever, and later have me and my brother Lance.
My parents actually met your parents in the same city. Then we met, Andy.
The dance is at 6:30 p.m., and we must be at the tower by 8 o'clock p.m. We have an hour and 30 minutes to hang on at the dance before we hurry to the tower. Ooh, here it comes! The great moment of my mom and dad. Well, that was fun seeing my parents fall in love before we were even born.
It sure was. Bye, Andy.
Bye!
Hi, Raven. It's almost time for the party, so get in the car. I got you a Valentine's Day gift. What do you think it is?
Flowers?
That's actually really close.
Surprise! Happy Valentine's Day!
What do you think of it?
I love it. Thanks so much. I love you, Andy.
I love you too, Raven.
Best Valentine's Day ever. Thank you so much for taking me out tonight. This was just so lovely.
It sure is. I'd be happy to take you to the dance if you'd like.
I'd love to.
Hey, Dan, it's me, Calvin, Ellie, and Natalie. You guys actually kissed.
Yes, I know.
We've done about half of the decorations so far, Anya. I think it's time to call Raven and see what she's up to.
Make sure she's attending the party tonight.
I will.
Hello?
Hey, Raven, we're getting ready for the party. Feeling pretty good about it. Are you still coming tonight?
Yeah.
Alright, that was all. I'm just making sure.
All right, I love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
She's still coming, so we can keep on going. Hello, Riley.
Andy, you need to come back here. You shouldn't have had Violet in charge.
Why? What's happening?
She's being mean. This isn't how it's supposed to go. You need to come back here now.
Alright, I'll be right there. You have to take it back. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is beautiful. Whoa. Whoa.
Violet, what was going on? You did a good job.
Now Raven's gonna like it. What do you think is in his bathtub?
Flowers?
Nope, it's a knife. What do you think is in his closet?
Another knife?
Raven!
Wally, Eve, you were a Valentine!
You know, Raven, it's so nice on this picnic.
I can't believe it's been 33 years since the UT Tower was struck by lightning. It was July 5th, 1988 at 8:06 p.m. and was frozen in time ever since.
I have to go home to Anya's house. Bye, Raven.
Hi! Mom, you as a toddler. What? Nothing. So now where are we going?
That's not the question. The real question here is, what are we doing? We can do whatever we want. Possible because of this thing called the flux capacitor.
What's a flux capacitor, you ask? It's this thing right here, which is from the DeLorean in Back to the Future. It's basically the thing that makes time travel possible. We put that thing in our time machine too. And it looks a lot like each other. Before Anya gets run over by Marlene, this address behind Andy isn't just any random address. It's actually the address by where Comic Mations is located in real life. Now we won't give you our exact address because that's personal, but we can say this, it's in Austin, Texas. And it's close to this address. The license plate on their car, 62693, is a bunch of random numbers, right? Nope, it's actually an Easter egg to Ariana Grande, whose birthday is on June 26th, 1993.
With this $900, he and my mom were able to buy stuff and do stuff that we weren't able to do before, like put posters on my wall and get a MacBook and also have a bunch of wealthy clothes. One of the Easter eggs you might have noticed is that there's a Back to the Future reference in Adventures Through Time. And you guessed it, it's about time travel. There's plenty of references in here of that. Our time machine, Time Adventure 3000, was actually modeled after the Avengers time machine from Avengers Endgame, as you can see. Also, the suits we're wearing, our time travel suits, were modeled after the time travel suits in Avengers Endgame. This one is a cool Easter egg. In the scene where the group escapes the farm, look closely. One of the trees is knocked down. Here's what I mean. At the beginning of the movie, Anya's neighborhood says Twin Chestnut Estates. And yes, those trees are chestnut trees. Because one of the trees were knocked down, this changed history, believe it or not. When the group gets back, look closely at the sign. Instead of Twin Chestnut Estates, it says Lone Chestnut Estates. And you might ask, who's this Joan Grande person? Well, Joan Grande, named after the famous singer Ariana Grande, was again part of a deleted scene. She was supposed to be a spy, where she was trying to find out who we really were. She really wanted to travel to the past or future to see what it was like. But we deleted that because we thought it might be a little bit boring and long. However, we kept her name in here, and she made an appearance later on during the Tuesday Night Live dance, but this time we actually see her face. These two things behind Marlene and Sarah are both Easter eggs. This one is an Easter egg to Star Wars, and it says Leia Luke with an X-Wing and the Death Star. And it's also a bit of an Easter egg to one of our videos. It's called Space Adventure, and you guessed it, it's about Star Wars. Another cool Easter egg is when me and my mom talk to each other at this time.
So now where are we going?
That's not the question. The real question here is, what are we doing? We can do whatever we want.
This is referencing to the famous quote from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
What are we gonna do?
The question isn't what are we going to do. The question is what aren't we going to do.
At the bottom of the pool that Anya jumped in, the colors at the very bottom are the same colors of Felix the Seahorse from Mermaid Venture, which is one of our own projects. It's also a bit of an Easter egg to a sequel to Mermaid Venture, and you guessed it, it has Felix the Seahorse. This sign over here, Nate Becomes Crazy, is actually reminiscent of an actual YouTuber named Crazy Nate. Some of the people in this shot at the dance are all Easter eggs. Joan Grande is what we just talked about earlier. This one is Elaine from Seinfeld, George Costanza from Seinfeld, and this one is Marty McFly and Jennifer Parker from Back to the Future. All the posters on Andy's wall are all Easter eggs. This one on the very left is Generous Woman by Narana Gibson and is a parody of Dangerous Woman by Ariana Grande. And this top one is Space Boy, which is a parody of the Weeknd album Starboy. And this one is a real Easter egg, and it's part of a comic that you probably didn't know about. This is based on a comic that a longtime subscriber of ours named Andy Mosher has made, and he's really proud of the comic, and so we decided to pay tribute to him by putting his comic in our video. And Chip, if you're watching this is for you.
Great adventure, Andy. Next time you have your dad in one of these, make sure he's wearing his boss shirt. He'll know what I'm talking about. By Eric Christie. This is amazing. Keep making movies. It's your density. By Jay Sue. We will. Did you mean Destiny at the end of your comment? I was referencing the line from Back to the Future when George meets Lorraine.
I'm your density. I mean, your destiny.
Good reference, considering Adventure Through Time is referencing Back to the Future throughout most of the movie. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the best of Comic Mations in 2021. We've done so much great stuff in 2021, and now it's time to go to 2022. We got some awesome stuff coming up, and what I want to know is what's your favorite video of ours from 2021? Let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give this video a like, share it with a friend, and make sure to subscribe to Comic Mations and turn on notifications so you don't miss another one of our videos. You can also follow us on Instagram for more extras besides these during videos, as well as subscribe to our second channel, Comic Mations 2, where you can watch our extras, bloopers, and so much more. Both of those are linked down below in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.